Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave. I know it feels like it's been forever, but I'm back. We're here. The voice is going to hopefully hold out, and we'll be able to get ourselves a nice live stream. I'm not alone because I never know when my voice is going to go to liquid shit. So although you can't see his beautiful face, you can hear his silky smooth voice. He's the one, the only, the new co-host of Dead on Dave Live, the one and only C-Man. What's up, buddy?
Well, you start introducing me as Fat Star-Lord because thanks to you, that's what a lot of people call me now.
Now, I just put you the fuck over, and the first thing you do is cry like a bitch.
Well, no shit. That's my gimmick. I bitch. I complain.
You menstruate. You menstruate. The first fucking thing. Menstruation. Jesus.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. C-Man's here. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're excited for the show today. It's going to be a good time.
False motivation is so unbecoming, Fat Star-Lord. So unbecoming.
Fuck you, gay Bray Wyatt.
This is why you'll never fuck Lieutenant Uhura or fucking Gamora, whatever the fuck she's playing in that movie.
What? Did you almost just say Lieutenant Corbus, you sick
weirdo? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, pedo. No, I didn't, pedo. I don't know why your mind went there.
You're the one who. I know you're the one who said Lieutenant. So.
Yes, Lieutenant Uhura. Lieutenant Uhura, who she fucking played on Star Trek. You goddamn noob.
I'm not gay. Noob. I don't watch Star Trek.
Oh, well, that's just your fucking problem. That's your life choices. You think about those live choices. Hey, big shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for joining us. Sorry that we haven't done anything live this week. I have felt like liquid shit. Cat is here. Gaming Fault, Snark Eye, Brace, Poxies is here hanging out. We got all kinds of people. Carl Gibney. I was about to say C-Man because he's in the chat, but he's also right here.
Yeah.
ColossalisCrazy. Probably going to stop by at some point. Well, of course, he told me he might, so that means he probably won't. But he may be stopping by at some point. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, taking your calls, your questions, your hopes, your dreams, your quips, your quotes, and all kinds of other stuff. But the main reason why we're here today is because the communities on YouTube are going to war. Everybody's got something to say about somebody else. Everyone's going crazy. Everybody is starting to embrace the drama. But it seems like the first trending, which is kind of funny, community that might be with the axe going on their head is the commentary community, which, by the way, has sucked for a very long time. I don't know why it's just becoming mainstream news now that they're all redundant. And I mean, the points that people are making about the commentary community are things that have existed since the beginning of the commentary community. But I'm a firm believer in an ass for every fucking seat. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Yes, there's going to be oversaturation because people started making money. Yes, there's going to be a lot of the same type of format stuff because people are going to copycat and go after what was making money for the guy before. Not ever thinking about that maybe they're not as talented or as interesting as the other person. You know, it never comes into their thought. Because these younger kids, and most of them are younger. I know there are some older fucks like me out there. These young kids think that it's just easy and everybody can jump into it. And because they're these wonderful, unique snowflakes with all kinds of information and views on the world that everyone's going to want to hear, that this will be a walk in the park. And they're never going to be criticized, even though that everybody else who's come before them has been criticized. And when they get criticized, what do they do? What do, C-Man?
They cry like a little fucking pussy.
They start menstruating like you did at the beginning of this show. That's what they do.
Fuck you. I'm not nearly as bad as Brad does banter.
Nobody's as bad as Brad does fucking banter.
Little bitch goes on and throws his bits on Twitter.
You don't even know me. You don't know
my story. You don't know what I've been through.
Does somebody go get a Zima? Somebody get me a Zima. I need a Zima right now. Fuck him.
How old is Brad? Isn't he like 17?
Yeah, he's a kid. And that's that. You know what? Of all the joking that I'm going to do on the commentary community, and there's a lot of joking to make on them, but there is. But it's okay. I feel that the content is completely fine. There are people are starting to get out of it, but I don't think it's going to die out completely. What I think people need to realize about a lot of these kids is they're kids. It doesn't make them bad people. It doesn't even make them stupid. Here's what most kids are guilty of today. And it's nothing bad because we've all been there. It's called inexperience. Inexperience. That's it. Most kids think that they're going to take on the fucking world, and they believe in idealism and all of these things that end up being fucking bullshit when you get a little bit older because they simply don't know any better.
Well, not just that. Can I cut you off for a sec?
Please, because you're a young kid, but I know you've been through quite a lot. So actually, this is quite apt. Go ahead.
I think part of the problem is that from little up, not only do our parents tell us this, but our teachers, our friends, we're all told to chase our dreams, shoot for the stars, all that good shit. Even if you land on the moon, that yada, 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 you know the saying. And that's just not reality. I mean, yeah, it's cool to pursue your dreams and want to be a big celebrity, musician, actor, whatever the stereotypical shit is. But in all reality, unless you are some sort of fucking charismatic god, you ain't getting that shit. It's just not happening.
Well, look, people can get lucky, and that's where the whole idea comes from, of pursuing your dreams, which is a good thing. You should pursue what you're passionate about. But, you know, what people don't get and what they're not ready to accept is that there is a high margin for failure. There is a high margin for failure, and parents don't instill, not all parents, some parents don't instill into their children what to do when they fail, which, by the way, isn't bad in and of itself, because I know as an adult now, 33 years old, I have learned a hell of a lot more in my life from failures than I ever did from successes. That's how you learn to succeed. I completely agree. Is by failing, you know? Yeah. That's how you learn to succeed, is by failing. But everyone's afraid to fail now. And a lot of it, this comes back to the commentary community, because they're afraid to get criticized and they don't know how to deal with it. They're afraid the second they become criticized that they're uncool. And unfortunately, that is one of the worst things that you can be in the commentary community, is to simply start being uncool. Once it's no longer your shtick, the way that you call people out or anything, or the major hypocrisy comes in on you, and now you're exposed as this uncool fuck who does all the things that he accuses other people doing, nobody wants to listen to you anymore. They're going to escape. They're going to go to somebody else, probably the guy who called your ass out. And that is where Killer Keemstar was right on the fucking money. Not that he was right about some of the things that he was saying about the commentary community. He wasn't completely wrong. But where he was on the money was what he was trying to accomplish. Because what he was trying to do, very simply, was paint the commentary community in an uncool light. So he knows that his community, what he does, Phil DeFranco does, Scarce does, isn't exactly commentary. It's a little bit different. It's news. It's TMZ. And they get to dictate, essentially, because they have influence, what is cool and what sucks. And if they can paint a community as suddenly not cool, and it so happens just to sink a couple of his enemies at the same time, I don't know. It kind of works out for him in the long run.
Well, I mean, as of now, this past week, they've literally been handing him all the ammunition he needs to take a strike against the commentary community.
Well, they always have. That's the thing.
But I feel like this week has just been bad, though, man. The amount of shit that's been going on, even just the Twitter exchange between like Tommy Clown and Brad Does Banter.
Oh God,
there's just so much stupid, petty bullshit that's going on because these guys that make a fucking career out of shitting and pissing on people, criticizing them, they can't take it themselves, and I think that's where people are starting to notice the bullshit, is because these guys, they fucking react like children. Like fucking kids.
They act like the bitches that they're trying to call out most of the time. You know, and that's a big part of the problem. I think another part of the problem is you can only watch the same thing over and over. I said this earlier in Tommy C's chat there in his show, which was actually really good today, by the way. I said this earlier. I go, people can only watch a car wreck for so long, especially when it's the same car wreck every day. They don't change. They don't, like, say what you want about my content. Say what you want about the fact that I do a live show and it's formulaic and I have a format. It's not the same show. I might grab a cat and start humping it at any fucking time. I might grab something off the wall and shove it on my ass. You don't know what I'm going to do.
Gizmo.
I might have Gizmo fuck the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I might grab, you know what? In fact, I will. Did you know that I was going to grab my wife's fucking gallstones today? No, didn't. But here they are. That's a shock. Here they are, right out in front of everybody. I still want to.
I still want to put one in your mouth, dude. That's all I want to see.
$1,000.
1,000's too steep. I'd
Why
say
is that too
500 is
fucking
selling
steep?
price.
It's
Dude,
I have to.
I'd put one in my mouth for 100. Like, come on.
Ooh, you'd put one of my wife's in your mouth for 100?
The gallstones, I'd put any fucking gallstone in my mouth as long as I won't get a disease from it.
Well,
$100.
you don't
yeah.
know you're not going to get a fucking disease. That's the thing.
Well, I'll research before I do it then, smart ass.
You just set your price, bitch. You just set your price. Yeah,
Ship
now
me a
we're going to make
gallstone.
it happen.
Ship me a gallstone.
Oh,
I'll get
I'm-
on camera.
I'm very tempted.
$100 and put it in my mouth. But the $100 goes to me.
That you can have it. You eat that gallstone. Put it in your mouth.
I'm not going to eat it. I'll put it in my mouth and hold it there for
Lick
what, like
it,
10, 15 seconds?
Lick the gallstone. Lick it. Lick it. All right. So I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. It would have to be for a good amount. What do you think is a good amount, babe? I don't think. God, you hear I keep going Jeff Foxworthy with the high pitched shit. What do you ever heard? Fucking my God, my voice sucks. Sucks.
I think you're still going through puberty, Dave, and that's why it kind of like
right.
it fluctuates.
My balls have not completely dropped yet. You nailed me.
Well, you are a man child, so I guess that's kind of why it does that. Like sometimes you're big man Dave, sometimes you're little Davy. That's just how it
It
works.
all depends on how cold the water is. Check
That's
it out.
very true.
Another thing that's going on that I do want to talk about because he is my best friend. Tommy C went on a campaign to corrupt the youth. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Tommy C, with absolutely no satire, with no jesting, with no joking whatsoever, went on Twitter and told the youth of the world of Twitter to drop out of school. Not only that, but he also gave away the secret that we all know as YouTube content creators, that this is easy and everybody gets rich. He told all these people that, and you know what? He's 100% right. He was so right that this news, this legitimate news, got picked up by a legitimate news source. DramaAlert ran this fucking story, which is what we really want to talk about because, come on, this is so fucking stupid. Now, I understand that Tommy C said it in a very serious manner. Do you not know Tommy C at all?
It was a big fucking joke. It was a big fucking joke. You can I've heard him tell Jeff to make sure he stays with college before.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I've heard Tommy say, never put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. I will.
So he's.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say if you've ever seen even just one video from Tommy, you know he's kind of a troll. Like even though he did it with the straightest face ever, like you could tell it was a fucking joke.
Look, even when somebody does something with an unbelievably straight face and a clear demeanor, and he doesn't have his laugh track laugh behind it and all that stuff, just because there wasn't hyena laugh. If you context matters, words fucking matter. And the fact is, what he said was so grossly over the fucking top that I think that it's kind of hard to really take it seriously. Now, ColossalisCrazy says I fell for it. And I got to be honest, I kind of told Tommy the same thing. I was like, dude, if I wouldn't have known you, I would have been like, dude. It
was believable as fuck.
But I know him, and I think that anybody who knows him, including DramaAlert's very own fucking killer Keemstar.
Oh, it's Keemstar though.
Did not cover the story himself. If you watched it, it was one of the TK kids. What's his fucking name? The fat one. I don't know his name, but I'm really bad at my job, so it doesn't matter.
The fat one.
He is. He's the fat one. He calls himself fat. I'm fat. It's okay. You can be mad about that. It's all right.
It's just that you singled him out as the fat one.
Is he the fat one? I think he is.
I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about. To be honest.
So he's one of the TK kids. Anyway, he's going through his DramaAlert, which actually it was pretty fucking good overall. It wasn't bad at all. And he goes, "We got another story for you." You can see his tone drops, his eyes drop, like. He couldn't believe that he actually had to report this story. I swear to fucking Christ. Sharp TK, by the way. Sharp TK. By the way, if you fucking zoomed out and showed a actual like room picture, I'm pretty sure you would see Keemstar with a gun to his fucking head. Run this story. Because it's so stupid. Like, it was so dumb that this story got ran on DramaAlert. I can't, and one of the things that Keem constantly hammers scarce over is inaccuracy in stories and like not doing proper research, not giving proper context. These are all things that Keemstar has hammered scarce over over And
the amount of shit that he spews, he is getting more and more hypocritical and like how he used to be, a year ago. I feel like he's coming back to that. And
for a long time now. For a long time
Yeah.
now. It's ridiculous. It really is. He seems to be just wanting to watch everything burn at this point. He wants to set a fire and just see what fucking, it's like, you know what the best way to create? Destroy. That's like his fucking demeanor right now. It's like, we'll just burn it all down, and whatever fucking exists afterwards, it was meant to be. That's like Keemstar's philosophy at this goddamn point, man. It's ridiculous.
No, I feel like Keem is trying super hard to be like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of YouTube, where he's like this hard ass who fucks everybody up, Stone Cold Stunner here, Stone Cold Stunner there, and have everybody love him like they did with Stone Cold. But Keem's not a Stone Cold. He is not a Stone Cold. He's a cunt. He's a funny, entertaining cunt, but a cunt nonetheless.
I wish the story would have had a little bit, like, he ended the story with, kids, don't drop out of school. Don't listen to this guy. So they told the story in a very serious manner. They didn't offer any possibility that it obviously could be satire or anything like that. I mean, they offer no context to who Tommy is. They didn't even reference him, that his entire claim to fame, as far as Beta goes, was being a fucking laugh track. So maybe if they would have offered any type of context, which they didn't do because they didn't want to give him any juice. That's another way that I fucking know that Keemstar was almost 100% behind getting that story pushed. Or somebody was trying to curry favor with Keemstar by pushing the story to the TK guy. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because they, like, anybody who has watched Tommy C for 20 seconds, I see that Clown said that it fooled him, but I couldn't have fooled him all the way. So I want Clown to call in at some point because I want to hear, like, did Clown really, like, was he going to have a sit-down conversation with Tommy C because he thought Tommy was telling the kids of the world to fucking drop out of school? Because I didn't see any messages in our chat.
Yeah.
I didn't see any messages in our chat. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Tommy is a satirical person, and the best way to be satirical a lot of the times is to make people believe what you're saying is true. Guncannon, Dave, his name is Sharp. I'm going to call him Fatty McButterpants in a second if you don't fuck off with that shit. If I want to call him TK Kid, I'll call him TK Kid. I don't need to fucking remember his name. I'm dead on.
No, you called him the fat one. You didn't call him
I did call him the fat one once, but then I started calling him the TK Kid after that. Eat me.
Whatever.
Jesus, what is he going to come punch me in the face? Jesus.
Probably.
Say my name right. All right, we got the
I'd like
one
to
and
see
only
that.
Clown calling. I'm sure you would. Oh, why'd you leave, Clown? No, he was calling. I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to bring him in. Oh, there he goes. Hopefully he'll be coming in. We're bringing him in. It's ringing now. Joining us now is the one and only, the man who's actually responsible for me having a co-host now. Colossal is crazy. What's up, buddy?
I'm doing well, thanks. And yourself?
Pretty good. It's completely your fault that I got this shit. What's that?
I'm a bit tired, so I thought I'd call in before I fell asleep.
Oh, okay, that's
not
good.
because your stream is shit or anything, but because I'm tired.
All right, it's all right. It's not the first time you referred to my stream as shit, so I won't even take it fucking.
What?
I won't
It's
even,
not shit. It's not.
I appreciate
That's fucking
that.
rude, dude.
But I'll tell you what, man. C-Man is my new co-host, and part of the reason why he's here is because you beat me up, you bullied me into getting a co-host, which I was never gonna do, by the way.
Oh right, cool.
Never gonna do.
What were the reasons why you picked him?
It was kind of funny. I didn't have a show idea, which big fucking shock. I didn't have a show idea like a week ago. So I was like, let's do open fucking auditions. Let's just see who wants to try to be a co-host, right? And everybody showed up that night and they were great. I mean, like, people were really legitimately good. And this guy comes on and he looks ridiculous. He looks like Chris Pratt had a fucking goddamn love child with Charlie Brown. It's hilarious.
Is that him in the Skype picture?
Yeah, that's me, man.
It's hilarious.
Right.
He's great.
Gotcha.
He lives in a room that looks like it's the Jamiroquai virtual insanity video set. It's amazing.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
It's fucking amazing. And then he just turned out to be an unbelievably talented human being. He pulls a guitar off the wall.
He's got a good radio voice.
Great radio voice. Great. And
Thank you.
He's been a good caller for a while, and he's a big baby bitch. So I like to make fun of him a lot. It's fun.
Good
Yeah, that's
stuff.
why we get along. That's why we get along. Because you're a big baby bitch too. You
Oh,
fucking
there
man
you go.
child.
Thank you. See, look at that. See, he doesn't care either. He doesn't care that I can fire him
Well,
at any
it's a
second.
great,
No
it's
fear.
a great call to have on another co-host to bounce ideas off.
Yeah, it is. It's more fun sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So,
And if you don't want him on and you're sick of him, you just do it on your own. Pick and
exactly.
choose.
Fire him at any
Fuck you,
fucking
don't
time.
give him ideas.
Like, fire
Don't
him
give him
anytime.
any ideas.
But on nights like tonight, when my throat is like fucking dying out, it's perfect. It's absolutely wonderful. Well, since I got you here, and I know you are tired, I do want to ask a couple questions. So let's start with the Tommy C corruption of the youth thing, because we were
Yeah, I
disappointed.
fell for it. He was telling me about it in Skype chat. And obviously he just played the audio first, so I didn't see the visuals behind it. But the audio was definitely convincing, and I did not pick up any sarcasm or humor behind his tone whatsoever. And then I actually went back and watched the footage of the actual Twitter video, and I still was like, even though he told me it was false, I would have fallen for it.
But weren't the words enough? I mean, knowing Tommy the way you know him a long time now, you know him a while. Just the words that he used, that wasn't enough.
I would have still fallen for it.
Really?
Yeah. Tommy has this thing where he goes off on one on Twitter, like a big rant and shit.
No, that's true.
So it was all very probable. Like, it's insanity. But then Tommy does have a tendency to write some pretty insane tweets.
Yeah.
So it was fair enough.
But he's usually pretty good about the things that could like kind of be a game ender, and like telling kids to fucking.
He's not an idiot. He's not a fucking idiot. He seems like an idiot sometimes, but he's certainly not one.
Yeah.
And he does go a bit crazy with Twitter sometimes.
A little bit.
So I think there was a possibility that he was being, for real, and maybe he was just articulating himself poorly or something like that. I don't know. But in any case, I would have fallen for it, and I don't blame anyone else who did.
Now, do you think that this was DramaAlert worthy, though? That's the bigger question. What do you think about the fact that Keem, without being there, had this story run on DramaAlert?
I think you're going to know. I think what you said is, I agree with what you said. Yeah, I think there was a motive behind that.
Yeah.
It wasn't DramaAlert worthy.
No.
And I think if it wasn't Tommy C who said it, then it wouldn't have made an appearance on DramaAlert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of fair enough.
I think that's important to stress there at that point. It's kind of fucked up. It's fucked up, but I'm not even going to hit him over the head with it. Because I get it. This is Keem. This is like nothing new. It's Keem.
Yeah, I think that's a fair opinion. Yeah.
Clown, can I ask you something, man?
Sure.
I know you've said before that to appreciate Keemstar, you just got to embrace him. But with some of the shit he's pulled with Tommy, like for me, when I lost all my respect for Keem, which there's very little, I liked him as an entertainer. Sorry, I'm not getting to the point right away. But when he did that thing where he recorded Tommy making the nigga joke in his stream and then put it on Twitter and tried to play it off like Tommy was racist and yada, yada, yada. That was it for me. Is there something that Keem could do to Tommy or any other people, like even for Dave, for example, that would just cross the line for you and you would be done with Keem?
Do you have a breaking point with Keemstar? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I think, of course, everyone has a breaking point. So I'm trying to think of for instance, if Keemstar was to like literally say, just for me personally, and call me a pedophile without joking, like he has already called me a pedophile live on his stream, but it was so obviously a joke that nobody took it seriously. But if he was to try and insinuate or outright say that, I'm a pedophile and I molested some 14-year-old fucking French boy or whatever.
Yeah.
French boy. That's oddly specific.
And yeah, I think, that's a breaking point. But to be honest with you, I like to think that I don't hold grudges. And if someone just says like, I'm sorry, or and we settle the beef privately or publicly or wherever, then I like to think that I forgive them.
Right.
If you're really, like, I've never said that Keemstar is an evil person. I know Tommy thinks he is, but I don't think he's evil at all. I think he's just a cunt.
Yeah.
So I think it's just an approximation of the word, to be completely honest, because I mean, I don't think he's thinking biblical terms. I don't think he thinks that Keemstar is going to murder people. I think that's kind of where you're going with the word evil, but
yeah, he's kind of saying Keem does fucked up shit. Is kind of what he's getting at.
Yeah, but I would never call him evil. But it's the semantics of where we had that whole debate.
Right.
So if Keemstar was evil, or rather anyone else, I consider Fuzzy to have done some pretty evil things.
I agree.
And so someone like FoosTube, I'm not even interested in any kind of like, not that he really did anything to me. I mean, he flagged my video. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
So if he did something to me and then apologized for it, I don't fucking care. You're a scumbag, you know, you're an evil son of a bitch. But 9 times out of 10, you know, in pretty much every single scenario, if someone just apologizes to me, then I'm pretty good with that.
Yeah,
Right.
Usually I think that's a good, unless something like there's some real long-term damage. I think that's usually the best way to be, is kind of just try to move on and let it go, as Elsa says. Let me ask you one more before we get you out here and let you go to sleep, because you need that beauty sleep. We all know that. The community. The commentary community. I mean, which you're fully ingrained in. I mean, it's part of your, I mean, you seem to be the one guy that nothing really affects within the commentary community. I don't know if it's because you do not.
So far.
Well, yeah. Do you think it's because, that's the first question I want to ask you. Do you think it's because of your schedule that you do not upload all the time, so people just simply haven't gotten worn out with you like they have other people? Why do you think, or is it just because of your reputation that you're a stand-up type of guy? Why do you think things have not stuck to you quite yet?
There are so many variables to that answer.
Yeah.
Just so many. And yeah, the reputation is a sign of it. You know, quality of the content. You can argue the fact that I don't produce much of it keeps people wanting more, etc., etc. The list goes on. I don't know. There is no easy answer to it, and I think there are just so many factors to bear in mind when giving that answer. But to be honest with you, I don't think. Well, okay, the commentary community, people think it's going to die off and fade out. Well, I don't think it will. I don't think the genre will die off as a whole. You know, commentaries won't die off like, you know, pranks died off, for instance.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes sketch comedy will die out. There's some animation stuff that'll die out. But the fact is, commentary exists in every form of media. Every single form.
Right. And
television, radio.
It's so easily readable to transition into something else.
Yes.
You know, you can easily transition, you know, a commentary into a vlog or a review or even a let's play. And criticisms, you know, in general will never die off. People will always want to hear criticisms. People will always be interested in the drama. That will never die.
Right.
So the community, and I'm really beginning to loathe that word at this point, you know, it's just a selected group of people, like a useful bracket to lump people into. It's not even really a genre, if you want to think about it. You know, it's barely a type of content. It's only been refined by, you know, the copycats and people that copy paste each other's humor. So no, the commentary community, it's not going to die. Only certain members of that particular community, I think, could fall off. And they're only going to be very specific members, and it's going to be based on what they did. For me personally, and I could be wrong, and if I am, you know, so be it. But in a nutshell, and, you know, people criticize me for having an ego, so maybe this is going to sound egotistical. I don't really care. As long as my voice box doesn't fucking break or get damaged in any way, I think I will always have a place on YouTube. No matter the content I'm doing.
That's true. That's very true.
Unless, you know, there are, you know, unforeseen circumstances. I get, you know, very fucking unlucky, or I majorly fuck up.
Yes.
That's what I reckon.
You'd have to fuck up pretty goddamn royally. I think I Hate Everything said it best during the latest Catch 33. No, that's not just a shameless plug, because it's up on SoundCloud right now.
It's a shameless plug.
It's not. There's a point to it, fuckhead. Hold on.
Oh, whatever.
Shut up. Let me make my goddamn point or I'll fire you. Okay, so the what he said was perfect. He goes, there's a stigma with that word. Commentary community, there's a stigma with the word, and that's really more than anything else. It's become a cringe word, something that we talked about, something that kind of to silence people and get people to back off of their point. Well, you're just a commentary community guy. What the fuck do you know? It's all it is. It's just another one of these things.
You know, I heard once that the only reason people die off on YouTube is because they stop uploading.
Yes.
And I think that while I do agree 100% with that, if anyone is an example of someone that hasn't been the case with, you know, it's me. I haven't uploaded for months. And I'm gaining very few subscribers at the moment, which is more than fair enough. But it's still gaining, you know, every day.
I think there needs to be a correlation, too. I think there needs to be another shoe. And I think most of the time you have to have some type of controversy that hits you first. Then you stop uploading. Look at Leafy. Leafy had a controversy. Yeah. He stopped uploading. He got. We don't know if he would have just continued on, pushed through, and made killer content, that things would have righted the ship. Same thing with Zaptai. Zaptai had a big controversy. He's gone away. Is he going to be remembered when he eventually comes back? You know, so I think there has to be that controversy too.
I think he will be. If Zaptai came back tomorrow, I think his video would get as many views as it had before, maybe even fucking more.
Agreed. Yeah. But the longer he stays away,
yeah,
who knows?
I'm very interested to see how well my next video does, because I honestly can't predict how well it will do. It could do very well, 500,000 views, or it could do exceedingly poorly. And, I would not be surprised to see it do very poorly, actually.
Well, let me ask you, when is that coming out?
Poorly, I suppose when I say very poorly would, for me, and it sounds kind of egotistical to say, but very poorly.
No, you're a quality control guy. You want to put out a good product.
100,000 views or something like that, and only reached 100,000 views after like 2 weeks. That would be a poor result, I think.
I think that's
but it has the potential to do that. And,
when's the video dropping?
To see it, and I wouldn't be disappointed if I saw it, because after all, I only have myself to blame, because I'm the one that's not uploading.
Yeah, but I think part of it is it's a good thing that you don't upload all the time. We talked about some of the reasons why. It's also become part of your mystique. Let's face it. I mean, it's become part of.
There's a balance.
Sure.
There's an equilibrium to it. I just haven't found that equilibrium yet.
When's the video coming out?
See, I don't even have an answer for you. I just can't give one.
Because I'm waiting on a collaboration, but I gotta wait until that video comes out, so I'm invested in that answer.
Yeah. You and quite a few other people.
I'm sure I'm at the back of a very long line. That's completely okay.
Yeah, it gets longer every day. I keep promising people things, and then it's like, oh, I can't really deliver on that. Yeah. One person got upset with me once because I promised to work with him on a kind of diss track, and it got delayed by months. And he wasn't happy with that, which is kind of fair.
It's fair. Yeah, it's fair.
I just think that, again, I have no way to know this, but it's my prediction that, in all honesty, if the commentary community really died off and people started to hate this type of content and not consume it anymore, which I don't think will happen, I could so easily transition into so many other genres of YouTube.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Yeah.
You moved to the States to get a goddamn radio show. Because what is a radio show? It's a commentary fucking... Howard Stern has been doing commentary for like 40 fucking years. It is partly what that is. I mean, I don't understand this. It's dying off. No, it's not. Maybe some of the ways that people are doing it. That's why some channels that used to do all their video game footage are now going to face cams. It's evolving. It's metamorphing. It's going to new places. Some people are going to podcasts, and that's becoming a new offshoot of the genre. It's part of the media, medium.
At the end of the day, I just do what I want to do, and what I enjoy doing.
Exactly.
And it sounds, most people just don't understand that because it's YouTube, and that's just not how most people think. And people don't think you're being genuine when you say, this is a hobby. I do this for my own enjoyment. People don't take that seriously, and they either think you're lying, bullshitting, or, not being really sincere. But that is the case.
To be fair, they think that for a reason, though. You think about it, they think that because they see the oversaturation in the market. They see everybody run into it because it's a cash grab. Most of the people who got into the commentary community fucking trend, and for other trends when those trends hit, are not because they're passionate about doing commentary videos. It's because they see a cash grab opportunity. They think they can get into it and do something quick. They don't give you the same benefit of the doubt because they simply don't know you. Like, I've gotten to know you over the last, 6 months, and I know you to be an unbelievably genuine human being. And I know for a fact that this is a hobby for you, and you just fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Hey, it would be great to make it a full-time job. Right?
Absolutely.
I would not be opposed to that if I thought it was possible, but I'm not a big risk taker at the end of the day. So, and there's make no doubt about it. No matter what anyone says, like, when you pursue YouTube full time, it doesn't matter how fucking good you are. It doesn't matter how much backing you've got behind you. It's always a fucking risk.
Oh, it's always a crapshoot. Especially with your scheduling. Fuck.
Well, obviously my scheduling would be better if I didn't have a fucking job.
That's very true.
But, and I was doing it for a living. Obviously, I'd be lot more proactive with it.
Well, I think your upload schedule is actually, it's almost a good thing, because I can't tell you how many times I was watching a stream or saw on Twitter and people are like, okay, when's the next clown video coming out? So every time you drop a video now, it's this big impactful thing. Like, people anticipate it.
It's an event. No,
as long as it's good,
wrong.
because everyone always makes like a shit video eventually. So who knows, my next video could be received very
Are
poorly.
you just going to make a fucking dumper just to get it out of the way?
Lose that. You lose a shit video every time.
You should just do a challenge video to get it out of the way.
Right. But no, I think I could, if I really wanted to. I've got no intention of doing it. But if I wanted to, I think I could be quite successful Let's Player if I really wanted to.
Oh, I think so. Because from what I understand, you're very passionate about video games. You're not bad at video games, and you got that voice to go with it. You'd be fine. You'd be fine.
I think I probably wouldn't be, the best or extremely PewDiePie popular. Let's face it. But I think I could do okay.
I think you'd make money. I think you definitely make money on it. There's no question about that.
Yeah, I think there's so many things. If you've got the voice, which some people think I do, then I think it's very easy to transition into so many other things.
Well, I said this to Dave. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, C-Man.
Okay. I said this the day before this. Right at the start of the stream, we were talking about like the Tommy C, how he posted telling kids to drop out of school and shit. And I said about, well, kids are ingrained to chase their dreams and shoot for the stars and all that jolly shit. But unless you're like a charismatic god, it's very low chance that you're going to be able to go into that field that you want to. And I think with your situation, you have the charisma, you have the voice, you have the talent, and you also have the
foundation.
To make sure that you put out a solid video every time, like you nitpick every detail. And so I think no matter where you go, you will excel at it. And that's not me like kissing your ass.
A little bit, but that's okay.
Well, a little bit. But I'm a big fan, so I'm going to kiss your ass.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with paying someone a compliment.
Nothing.
But okay, let's put it this way. I mean, if my channel died tomorrow and was terminated, and suddenly and I could create a new identity, a new name. Yeah. And people forgot the voice or whatever, I think I could make a new channel and have it grow. It would just take time.
Yeah.
Well, Keemstar did it how many times? So I think you'd be able to do it.
Well, Keem, see, this is where it correlates. It's kind of funny because Keem's ability to be able to entertain people is the exact same ability that fucking Clown has with his voice.
Yep.
It's not mutually exclusive to any one form of entertainment. Like Keem can talk about almost anything. If he wanted to go sell infomercial stuff, I'm pretty sure he can get the job done. He has that natural, enigmatic type, very, very captivating personality. He's able to be entertaining. Clown's got that voice that can go into anything. If he wanted to go do commercials, wanted to read fucking books on tape, do radio. I mean, there's so many things that he'd be able to do because of the type of voice that he has. And it's the same thing with Keemstar, with the type of entertainer that he is. Like him or hate him, it's fucking true.
I got lucky in that regard, I guess.
Sure, genetic lottery.
There is a bit of talent involved, I suppose, but it's mostly, let's face it, it's just like I was kind of born.
Yeah, genetics, man. Genetic lottery,
in a sort of way.
No, genetic lottery.
In a sort of way. So it's kind of unfair on like people who have. There is a friend of mine, Jonas Fool Babafe, his name is. Very talented guy. Excellent editor. Really, he would be a huge commentator today. Probably one of the biggest, because his content, topics brilliant, everything on point. One exception: his voice is pure AIDS. Barely speaks English. He's from Lithuania. He doesn't know how to operate a microphone, so he always sounds like he's recording from a fucking submarine. I cannot explain his voice to you, but it is like living fucking AIDS. It's so poor. He has no problem with me saying this. I say this to him all the time, but everything else he's got going for him, absolutely.
Except that name. Who'd want to fucking spell that name or pronounce it? Jesus Christ.
Look up Jonas Fool on YouTube. That's the name of his channel, and you will see exactly what I mean. Great content. Shit voice. Holy shit. And I'm not over-exaggerating how shit his voice is. It is pure cancer.
You're really hitting it hard. It must be bad.
It's bad. One of the worst I've heard. I can tell you this much. Like, you think Nafuka's voice bad?
Oh, shit.
No. This is on another level of bad.
Oh, man. Like Yakov Smirnoff bad? I mean, How bad are we talking about?
Oh, worse. You have to. It's so much.
I've got to
worse.
listen to this fucking guy. I've got to hear this guy's voice.
When you hear it, you'll know exactly what I mean. He even puts. He's so well aware of it. He's self-aware of it that he annotates and subtitles every single word that he says within the video, because that's the only way you can understand him. He would literally be better off having one of those text-to-speech voices.
Oh shit! If I can,
No joke.
goddamn Stephen Hawking voice and shit.
Yeah, that would literally be better than what he's got now. You can't listen to it for long periods of time.
Oh my god, that'd be fantastic. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
but everything else, he's fucking brilliant at that.
Speaking of brilliant,
Really.
I'm going to ask you one more question. I know I said that already, but since you're still talking, I figure you kind of still want to be here. So let me ask you one more question. Speaking of brilliance, what did you think of this? Honestly, what did you think of this week's goddamn Catch 33 episode? Because I got to be honest, it is the best thing I've ever been a part of. I thought this week's episode was pure fucking fire. It was amazing.
It was great. Excellent. I Hate Everything was a fantastic guest. Couldn't have asked for a better guest.
Yeah, it was.
The way that we structured it and the questions that I had sort of half planned out beforehand worked really well in that environment. I didn't know that they were going to, but they did. And that's all that matters. What I did with the questions, obviously you know this, but I structured them that kind of correlated with some of the topical stuff that had been going on at the time. So the questions obviously worked out really well. And the timing was perfect, but it was not intentional, because obviously this whole commentary community rubbish had occurred literally just the day or 2 days before. Yeah. So when the episode dropped, completely unintentional, because this had been recorded 2 weeks before, it worked so well in parallel with everything that was going on that it was almost perfect. Couldn't have planned it better. So I'm fucking glad that I was busy with work and shit for those 2 weeks, and the episode didn't get released until much later.
No, that's true. That was kind of a beneficial thing, except for the Quibblecop thing.
Well, I mean, even so, we didn't mention his name.
No, but like the next day it became public knowledge. Like the next day it kind of blew up.
Yeah, I was one of the first to spot it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Well, not one of the first, but like one of the first one of the first YouTubers, I suppose.
No, I think you were. I think you absolutely were. And now he removed the videos now and shit too. He completely, it's kind of weird.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard he completely removed the videos. I have no idea if he's ever going to put any of that money to charity. I have no fucking idea. But the memes that have been made because of that are amazing. Leon Lush fucking apparently killed him in a fucking meme.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, Colin, get some rest, man. I really appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, no problem. I kind of woke up a bit towards the end, but yeah, I am pretty tired.
I appreciate it, though. I think YouTube version of Catch 33 should drop tomorrow, I think Vega said. And,
yeah, he said it was going to drop tomorrow, yeah.
And then we'll do our live show sometime after that.
Live show, and then we've got Chris Raygun on as the next guest.
That's right. That's right. Chris Raygun will be the next guest on Catch 33. That's fucking amazing.
Who have not seen a negative remark to I posted it on Twitter. Nobody has said a negative response to that, so everyone's looking forward to having him on. So great guest.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Sorry. I saw Batman post a comment. We are doing a live after show about 24 hours after the YouTube episode drops.
Yeah, it'll be about 24 hours.
We'll let you know.
Are we gonna do it on the weekend, or are we gonna wait till Monday?
If Vega's going to drop it tomorrow being Friday, then I would imagine, we're going to do it on Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
I think Saturday would be the best way to go on that.
Yeah.
Okay. More than likely. Cool. Thank you for your input, C-Man. I appreciate that. All right, Clown.
You're welcome. I was trying... Fuck.
Thanks, Clown. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling.
No worries, Dave. Have a good one.
Buddy.
Take care.
Clown's amazing. He's awesome. Love having Clown out.
No, that was badass, man. Like
you did it. You made it through. You didn't shit yourself.
No, I know. Because I found Tommy through Baited, so I remember like staying up late if I knew a Baited was coming out just to listen to it. And the fact that I was just in a call with Clown is just like it's one of those holy fuck moments. You know what I mean?
I can't even make fun of you about it because I've had quite a few of those moments myself now. You know, and
that's what I mean. It's like
it's surreal. It's cool, and they're just guys. They're just dudes. You know, they're just people.
I know, but it's that fanaticism. Or that's probably the wrong word, but
no, because it's our form of Hollywood. It's the same correlation that like somebody in another generation would have if they were a big movie fan or if they met a ball player they really like. It's the same type of deal. It's what your interests are, and he's a big star in that interest, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes total sense.
No, I tell you what, man, the past 2 weeks have been fucking wild. The past 2 weeks alone have been like some of the best weeks of my life. It's been a damn good time.
You know what? One of the big ones for me, one of the first big ones when all this stuff started with Catch 33, when fucking Zoe Berger slid in my DMs. That fucked me up. That fucked me up. That fucked me up. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up. How am I gonna fuck this up? And that was cool. Talking to her, we got some really, really cool stuff that's about to happen on the channel. You want to go ahead and tell the people the latest cool news that's going to be happening really soon?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm probably gonna butcher her name. That's why
I'll do it.
You do it. You do it. I'd fuck it up.
We have YouTuber, upcoming YouTuber, and really just amazing personality, Anissa, coming on the show very soon. I gotta lock her in exactly what day. If I would have done it tonight, had I thought that, well, if I would have known my voice would have performed like this, I definitely would have got her on today. Absolutely amazing, super, super talented girl. Found out a lot about her. She's an athlete. She's got all this stuff going for her. She's absolutely hilarious. She's in the commentary community. She kicks ass in the commentary community. She's really great. You guys are going to love her if you don't know her already. She's going to be coming on the show to talk about a whole bunch of things. So make sure you're there for that. And you might know her for another reason too, but I'll save that for the show just in case you don't know what the other thing that makes her a little bit more special than the average YouTuber, which, it's not. It's just part of the game. We'll talk about that at a later
No, I'm super fucking stoked. After you told me today, man, I was freaking the fuck out. I'm super stoked for that. I think it's gonna be really good for the channel. It's gonna be really good.
It's gonna be fire. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hang up with you on Skype, and I'm gonna move over to Discord, and we're gonna take some calls. Sound good?
That sounds good. Can I piss real quick before Discord?
Yeah, piss, and I'm gonna start bringing them into Discord, and you just jump in whenever you're ready.
All right, sounds good, brother.
All right, I'm hanging up on the Skypes, and we're moving to Discord. We're gonna move to the Discord. Let's start with my good buddy, my good friend, the man from Scotland with the name you'll never understand, but you're not gonna care because he's a smooth operator. Mr. Will Dillon, Rodimus 8 on YouTube, Gaming Fault here on Twitter. What you got for me, buddy?
Hey, Dave. Hey, C-Man.
Oh, C-Man's not here yet. It's okay.
Oh, is he no? Dave, what it is, basically, I know if the likes of the title about community crumbles, but I want to talk about that community coming together, if that's okay.
Yeah, please.
Everyone, as you know, Dave gave me this platform to speak about the charity Special Effect, where we created a live stream to raise money for the charity to create special controllers for people who are disabled. Today, they sent a thank you letter and a note to let us know that we helped 2 people out for getting controllers made for their disabilities so they can play the PlayStation.
It's amazing.
Play Little Big Planet or FIFA. And I just want to take this opportunity, Dave, to thank you and this amazing community you have, dude.
Every single person that is in the chat who showed up, who retweeted, who said anything, liked the video, did anything, they all helped putting video game controllers in 2 people's hands that last week couldn't do it. That's fucking unbelievable. That there is no hyperbole in those words. There's no overstating that. That is fucking magnificent. That something that this man, Will Dillon, just selflessly decided to do, put himself through a little bit of a stressful time trying to beat a kind of difficult game in Dark Souls 3, going and playing that in a speed run for charity. And we get to see the fruits of that labor by two gamers getting to play video games that couldn't a week ago. That's fucking amazing, man. I am just blown away when you told me. I'm so happy to hear about that. It's just incredible. It really is.
Dave, it blew me away when I seen the card. It really did. And I had to let everybody know, like C-Man, yourself, the friends in the community like Kat, Matt, Tambo, so many people. There were so many people on the day. It helped. Came, even if it was only 10 minutes, they watched, had fun when we were in the chat. And when I seen that note that we helped two people with the funds, and now they've got something where they can just sit and play, that blew my mind. It just literally blew my mind. I was not expecting this in the post at all.
A simple joy of playing video games, something that could be a distraction for somebody who's going through any type of disability, any type of hardship. It's an escape. Just like this microphone has been an escape for me, that is an escape for them. And you guys, all that support, you made that happen. So thank you from the bottom of my fucking heart. I'm glad I could help in any small way, man. I really just...
Oh, amazing. Dave, like I said, I thank you and the community you've built, dude. That's how, like, when I seen it was quite a perfect thing tonight when it was like talk about communities crumbling, and I was like, well, dude, the community you've got is something special.
I don't.
Community's strong as fuck, man.
This community is amazing, and it's a special thing, and I like that it's small and it's intimate. But I'm also not like some of these people who are deliberately trying to destroy. There are people, and Keemstar, I do believe, is one of them, that are, and a lot of these other commenters, what they try to do is destroy either their own stuff that's going on around them or people who are in competition with them. I don't believe in that. If I don't like somebody, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna fucking ignore them. I don't need to fuck with them. I don't need to bring that shit into my world. It's just not how I operate. I mean, I don't think that you can find too many times where I have gone after somebody. It just doesn't happen. I don't see a need for it. I might express displeasure with certain things, but I don't try to take people down because I don't know anybody else. I don't know what that might be for them. Fuck that. So I'm just not a destroyer in that fucking way. So I'm very fortunate to have a bunch of like-minded people who've come into this community and have embraced that. And they're just cool with each other. Everybody is very open with one another. People have made some legitimate friendships in this Discord, and it's fun to watch.
Definitely.
Right? So.
Definitely. Dude.
And you're a big part of that, Will. You're a big
I was just getting ready to say Will and Tambo were part of the reason that I felt so fucking welcome and wanted to call in as much as I did when I was first, coming to the channel.
Yeah.
Every time I was in that chat, man, both Will and Tambo, Matt, they both made me welcome. They both talked to me. We bullshit. And I talk to both Will and Tambo, I'd say almost every day now. So
thank you, C-Man. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, Will has kind of become the Walmart greeter of the community.
Well, he's like the big brother. I think he's like the big brother of the community.
If the Walmart greeters they replaced the old men, grumpy old fucking men at the front of Walmarts and replaced them with big giant stuffed teddy bears with beautiful Scottish accents. That would be because he's so welcoming. He's so wonderful. So, Will, I can't thank you enough for everything that you do, and you did an amazing job with that charity, man. And you should be unbelievably proud of what you did. And you're an amazing human being, brother.
I'm proud of us all, Dave. Absolutely proud of us all. Like I said, when I seen that, I had to let everybody know that we changed two people's lives, and as a community like us, we've got to be proud tonight. We done something special.
F&A right
for these two people, which it's still blown me away.
Love to get their names at one point. I'd love to know a little bit more about them because that's just a great story. I know that might be a hard to get, but it would be cool, man. It's really is neat. Will, thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, C-Man, for taking my call.
Have a good
man.
night,
Take it easy.
boy.
Thank.
God, I'm so bad at hanging up on people. Will Dillon, Rodimus8 on the Twitter. Gaming Fault here on YouTube. Incredible human being. Let's take some other callers. And now C-Man's back with us. Let's go to Brace 110. You're live with Dead on Dave and C-Man. What you got? Brace, yo, shit is fucked. It does not work.
Yeah, like his things lighten up, but can't hear him.
It's not my fault. Not my problem. Let's bring in the Green Duck. You're live with Dead on Dave and C-Man. What you got? Yo, shit is fucked up. Congratulations.
I hope it's not one of us that might be causing
I can hear you, so no, I don't think it is. Let's try.
Well, we heard Will perfectly too.
We did. Let's bring in. I know his shit's gonna work, right? And he's always so fucking impatient. I wish he would just wait. And if I have other people on, and stop trying to guilt trip me into taking his call first, he'll wait his fucking turn. He's from North Kakalaki. He is the beacon of positivity, except for with me, because he wants to be a pain in my goddamn ass. He's the rectal wart of my existence. Tommy, MC 2010. What's up, buddy?
Woo!
What's up, Tommy?
Okay, take away that comment, take away that comment. I guess throw out the whole entire fucking script.
Yeah, good. What do you want?
I want to say that, you've been Dave, and, you are really, truly inspiration. And you said that you've never gone out of your way to help somebody.
No, hurt.
You
I don't hurt people.
No, you did that with, you did that for me when what's his face pretty much brutally
I
ripped
didn't
me
go
apart.
out, but here's the thing. I didn't go out to hurt that guy. I went out to try I tried to make it right. And then he fucked up by not just like having a conversation. He wanted to take it a little more public. And then some other people got involved. I didn't go out to hurt that guy. I wasn't going out to ruin his fucking career. I wanted him to make it right with you. And it took on a different life. I didn't target him. I don't target people. Yeah,
I know. And I want to say that you do, with where you are right now, you do an amazing job with what you have, and I'm really proud of Dave, because a couple years ago I met you, and I have to say that I'm proud to say that I'm proud to be your friend and also a Deadite.
Well, I like that. I am proud to have you in my life. You're a good friend of mine. You are an absolute fucking pain in my ass. And I mean that 100%. There's no joke there. Tommy NC is a legit pain in my ass, but the best pain in my ass besides my family, because my wife and daughter are by far the biggest pains in my ass. But Tommy, you're a close third. So congratulations for that.
I would what you call people's brass ring.
You're a brass cock ring. That's what you are. You're a brass cock ring. What else is going on with you? Just don't come in here and suck my nuts. You got anything that's interesting? What's going on?
Well, besides just uploading videos to my YouTube channel, I am going down to Florida to see Grimm's Toy Show at the Wrestling Darling Show, and I'm going to put down the World Heavyweight Wrestling Figures Champion, and Tommy NC 2010 is coming back to North Carolina with that title in hand.
Tell him that he sucks. Yeah. Tell him that he sucks. Can you tell him that he sucks? Can you tell him that Dead on Dave says he sucks, please?
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Tell him C-Man said he sucks too.
Yeah,
he will know who I am.
Sucks. I sold my action figures a long time ago. Tell him he sucks.
I will.
And you can tell that other guy that he sucks too. You tell him, hey, you know what? I know that you're going to be like doing like fake wrestling stuff. If you punch him in the dick on camera, I'll give you $20. Just punch him in the dick on camera. I'm just saying, if you punch any of them in the dick, they all deserve a good cock punch. Punch any of them in the dick and I'll give you $20, Tommy. $20 a ball.
Did you see the tweets this morning, by the way?
Yeah, I did. And did indeed. But that's all good. Tommy, anything else before I get you out of here, buddy?
Just want to say, folks, this is the Dead on Dave show on Tommy. The most electrifying show. The man delivers every single review, every single day. He eats, he sleeps, he poops YouTube. Folks, literally, he is YouTube. He is the brick house known as Dead on Dave, and he delivers the entertainment for wrestling and everybody else in the entertainment world. And he's also part of one of the most electrifying podcasts, Catch 33, the insane sandwich that is Catch 33.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I just
Tommy,
came.
Can you kind of promo on me, dude? Like, I want you to talk me up like you do with Dave.
Don't. He sucks. Don't.
Come on, please.
Totally sucks.
It means the world to me.
He doesn't know you at all, C-Man.
Okay,
He's
give me some tidbits about.
Yeah,
give me some
here's the thing, C-Man. Tommy has not paid attention to you at all. He knows nothing.
I know.
He knows nothing about you. Not 1-0 thing. He looks a little bit like Chris Pratt, Tommy. Go with that. Here, do a rap about C-Man looking like Chris Pratt. Fat Chris Pratt. Like Chris Pratt just went to the Sizzler and got locked in. Go ahead.
Yo, his name is C-Man. I don't know, but I just know that it looks like the bastard son of Chris Pratt. He's going insane up the top rope. Dead on Dave just put him through a table. Oh no, Mr. C-Man. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C. Come out your van tonight. Mr. C, Mr. C, come out your van. Don't steal me. Don't put me in that overnight bag.
Hey, false pedophile allegation.
Yeah, it's true. If anybody in this conversation has a white van with no windows, I would think it'd be C-Man. Tommy, I appreciate it.
On the side of it.
Tommy, you have a good night, buddy. Thanks for calling in, pal.
You too, man. Have a great night.
I'm gonna throw him in the other chat with everybody else. Everybody enjoy that. Enjoy a Tommy MC grenade that I just threw in the voice chat there.
Oh my God! Did he say get out the van? Get out the van.
He did. He said get out the van. Get out the van. That was pretty magical. Now you know.
Dude, today's been an epic day. Today's been an epic fucking day.
You know, the only thing you need now is a Ricky Berwick video made about you. That's all you need.
Oh, I know. Hey, DM him. Be like, yo, there's this fat Star-Lord looking motherfucker. You should tongue flick him. Just send him a tongue flick. That's all he wants. He doesn't want anything else. Yeah, just a tongue flick. He's gonna imagine
it's going up his butthole. It'll be amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
I think
I'd love to take Ricky Berwick around the bed.
I know, right? My God, can you imagine? Oh, let's take one more call. We got one more guy in there. Let's take it, and then we're gonna get out of here. The double agent. You're live with Dead on Dave and C-Man. What you got?
Hello.
Hey.
I actually have no idea what's going on. I'm just here because I saw there were people on the server.
All right, so you want a rap battle? Is what you're saying?
Yes.
And I kind of have to now, don't I?
Okay, yes, you do.
Yeah, you do. If you don't have anything, no, it's fine. Do you want me to go first?
No, let him go first, C-Man. Let him go first.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but I'm just gonna.
You got a rap battle. You called in, so you're contractually obligated to rap battle. I'm gonna be able to take you to court if you don't. So I highly recommend it.
Let me start. Maybe he'll get his mojo. Then.
All right, go ahead, C-Man.
Yo, all right. Double agent. Fuck. All right, let me restart. Yo, double agent. He came and he tried to win. He tried to leave because he can't rap in his mom's basement. He's too much of a pussy and he's afraid to get loud because if he tries to rap battle me, I'll put his ass down.
Boom. There you go. You're going to let him talk to you like that, double agent? You're going to let that fucking stand?
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Your name's C-Man. What's that smell? You smell like pee, man. Bet you have a small D, man. I'm out. Gonna catch
That's
some
what
D's,
I'm talking
man.
about. You know what? Good shit. Good
See,
shit.
that's what I mean. It's like when people tell me they can't rap battle, I'm like, motherfucker, it's basic rhyming. You're gonna look like a dumbass no matter what because you're rap battling. Just have fun with it.
You know what? You did it, you double agent. That's all you had to do.
Man.
Good shit, man. Double agent, you have yourself a good night, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, you too.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you too, buddy. That's basically
you probably got a small D, man.
You got a small D, man. You know who doesn't have a small D? Because she has no D at all. It's the residential stalker of YouTube, Faye. How you doing, Faye?
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing,
so
Dave?
Bubbly. Better now that you're here.
Oh yeah.
Ew. Seaman, don't
Oh,
talk
fuck
to me.
you. Fuck you. You're a fucking dick. Like, you flirt with everybody else but not me, and it hurts my feelings.
See, man, you have this ability to just dry up vaginas very quickly.
I know.
It's amazing.
Trust me, I know.
It's amazing.
Seaman, it's because I heard you had a small D, man.
Okay, now I see. I got you. Yeah, I've been taking cold showers as of late to, like, make my hair a little bouncier. And every time I look down, my little package, he's just kind of going back in his shell.
Did
Oh,
you
I
just
actually read
wait?
that on Men's Health Fitness that cold showers boost your testosterone and therefore your sex drive. Is that
Can-
true?
I don't know about
I'm
that,
feeling
but
it now. So
I need to make acknowledgement of something. Did you just say you took fucking cold showers to make your hair bouncier?
yeah, because I look like a fat retarded Star-Lord. So
But
like
what
my
the
hair right now, it like flattens out on my head, and the shape of my head is not a good shape. It's not very proportional. So
You should have worn one of those helmets when you were a kid.
fuck you.
I'm pretty sure up until about 16, he was probably medically fucking obligated to wear a helmet everywhere he went. But neither here nor there.
No.
Faye, what do you
I had
got
to wear
for
bells
us?
and a whistle, though.
Yeah, I'm sure you. Well, that's when you're around children. Faye, what you got for
fuck
us?
Well, I actually wanted to say that I hated Brad Does Banter before everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, get out of here, you fucking
No.
hipster.
Go onto my Twitter and you will see that I tweeted at a girl and I said I called him an edgy 16-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what he is.
Way
I mean,
before. And now that clown came in and now everybody's like, yeah, he's loser. I was like, excuse
They
me, what
throw
about when I was saying
shade.
it? I
Faye
want
hitting
my
him
credit,
hard.
damn it.
So that's what you wanted. That's why you called in, to let the world know that you had him on blast before everybody else. That's fantastic.
She has a huge ego. Don't let her fool you ever.
I can see
Wow,
that, but it's okay.
Seaman.
It's part of the reason. You two, like, one of you is in love with the other, and then the other one is kind of like knows that the other one's in love with them, and they're just a dick to him all the time. I'm trying to figure out which one's which.
Faye is so fucking mean to me. It is unreal. It literally ask anybody from the Haunted podcast. She treats me like shit, and she, I think she's in love with me. Just judging off of how she's been with me the past few days. So,
Oh shit!
Absolutely not.
yeah, whatever you say. Don't fool yourself, baby. I know you want some of the sea, man.
Oh,
Dave,
Christ.
I'm being sexually harassed.
I heard it. Don't worry. I will testify. I will not stand for this.
Oh, fuck
this,
you.
This bullshit. You know what? I can take it for most of the time, but not to my Faye. That's just unacceptable, Seaman. Jesus.
Oh, whatever.
Christ.
I was just making a joke. Calm down, you fucking SJWs.
That's right. That's exactly what we are. You need to fucking check your tone. Check your
You
tone.
know what?
there, son.
I'm calling you out on my Tumblr right now, Steven.
Oh, now you're fucked.
Well, I'm not gonna look at it. 'Cause
Now
I'm
Tumblr
straight and
knows.
Don't use Tumblr.
Because you're straight. Is that a fact? Is Tumblr for the Moes? What's going on?
And get on Tumblr once, and that's the only fucking thing you need to do to know the answer to that question.
Holy
Dave.
shit! I've never used Tumblr. I have nothing.
You have to be like some part of like some minority, I think,
Really?
Yeah, that's
to
kind
be
of how.
allowed to use it.
Otherwise, you're not
God.
allowed. If you're a white cis male, they target you on Tumblr.
Oh, I'm
dude.
screwed. And there's no way. What about being fat? Does being fat count? Because I'm
Yes,
fat.
yes,
Oh, they
it
love
does.
fat people. They
Fucking
love fat
awesome.
people. Most of them are
Fucking
fat.
awesome. It's fucking amazing. All right, Faye. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna take one more call, then I'm gonna get up out of here. Do you have anything else before I let you go?
No, I love you guys, but not Seaman. I love everyone else. Bye.
Love you too, Faye. Bye.
See ya, Faye. See, I'm telling you, she wants this
You
this
guys
fat
are
Chris Pratt
gonna,
shit.
you're gonna make babies one day. I can tell. Final
Yeah.
caller of the night. This time for realsies. Hopefully your shit
Yo.
works. Brace.
There
What
he
do you
is.
want, Brace? You're here.
Okay, thank you. I got a question for you about the commentary community.
Yeah.
And it's about Keemstar's Twitter video, and he made a point like about stretching videos, repeating points, zooming in with the camera.
All correct.
And I want to know, there we go. I want to know your opinion and Siemens' opinion about that issue.
Well, I haven't seen the video because Keemstar has me.
He
blocked
just
on
told
Twitter.
you about it.
Yeah, it's basically that.
Well, I'm just saying I hadn't seen it, but I don't know. It's kind of funny that Keem is bringing up those points when he was best friends with Leafy for how long and shouted out all his content.
Well, no, Leafy doesn't do that kind of shit because
bullshit.
he stretches.
Bullshit.
Leafy does that
Leafy,
shit. Leafy does that
is the
shit.
most
That's literally.
repetitive. Leafy is
I
the
know,
most
I know.
repetitive of them all. He is unbelievably repetitive. Holy shit.
Literally, the repeating the point over and over again thing is one of the biggest points in iTunes.
Literally
All
gonna
right,
repeat.
no. Dave, you're right. I was talking about the zooming. You're right. Leafy repeats
yeah.
the living shit about everything. And
I don't care about the
does
zooming.
stretch his
I don't give a
videos.
fuck about zooming. It's
All right,
the
let's talk about this. Let's talk about if I can.
All right.
go ahead,
Alex and Pyro, those are the two main examples of people jumping on bandwagons, talking about trending topics, and of course stretching videos of like 10 minutes and 20 seconds or something. And that's the whole reason why the commentary community, to me, is at least not dying but changing. Let's say changing.
Yeah.
And I think it's for the better, because Keemstar might be a dick, but he does call shit out when it needs to be called out.
But he didn't call this out back when it was really needed to be called out, when it was actually a problem. The community's already dying out. He saw here's the problem with Keemstar's video. He didn't do it until he saw that the community was fucking in serious trouble. Once it was no longer cool and he doesn't have any more friends in that community that could potentially be hurt by his comments, then he decides to go ahead and then he found a new fucking golden boy that kind of has the same type of views as he does with it, and he's sicking him on all kinds of people. That's bullshit. It's no longer valuable to him.
Yeah, no, but you're right. He did call it out when it was already dying. But it's still a valid point, don't you think?
But here's the thing. I mean, it is, but it's not going to die out completely. The commentary style is going to continue to evolve. I mean, even Scarce used to do fucking video game footage, and eventually he went to face cam. I mean, it is a natural progression of things for most people who realize how to succeed in this medium. But as far as being redundant or even the trending topics, which is the most important thing, trending topics exist everywhere, man. Daily radio shows, that's what people talk about.
I know,
what we do
celebrities, TMZ style Hollywood. I know people talk about trending topics. I'm not saying the community is dying, but I'm really think it's going to change a lot, because the zooming and the stretching is just infuriating at this point.
It's already changing.
To me at least.
Look at how many people have started podcasts, and the same things happened there. Oversaturation in podcasts, because a couple of podcasts got big. People saw
you're right.
Easy money.
A lot of podcasts started. Like at least 50. I know a lot of them just started because of Baited and let's say your mom's favorite podcast, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
speaking of that, like,
go ahead.
Okay. We're talking about commentary dying out. It's one of those things where it's not going to die out completely. I agree on that point. And the cream will always rise to the top. That's just kind of how it works with shit.
And that's your selection.
So you're going to have guys like I'm Alex, who, by the way, I can't fucking stand
I hate
videos
that fucker.
or his fucking face.
I hate this guy.
I can't stand him. But guys like Bunty King, Leon Lush, those dudes, they're going to keep going, and I think they're going to get bigger. It might be a little slower because of the current shit going on with the community, but I think Bunty King.
I follow those guys too.
You got to look at Leon Lush, for example, who's been doing this a very, very long time, and he is better than 95% of the fucking content makers that are not just in the community, because he stretches many different styles. He's a sketch comedy guy. He's an artist. He's a musician.
Yeah,
he stretches many different formats. And he just hit 25,000. It took him that's a crime. That Leon Lush, who yesterday put out one of the funniest fucking videos I have ever seen on this platform.
Yeah, you saw that one too.
Oh my God. So
Tommy C inspired him.
Yeah, but Leon took a break. He took a break for 4 years.
Yeah,
he said it, and he started like around 6 months ago, something like that. And that's why he is at like 25K. Let's say.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while, and it doesn't help him that he's gonna rage against Keemstar when Keemstar makes a mention about him on the Baited podcast. They did mention him and Bunty, and they both freaked the fuck out on Twitter saying "fuck Keemstar, fuck Keemstar." That's not gonna help. You need
no,
to
it's not. But I mean, like at the time, you got to remember that was also a time period where Keem had just stopped being the insufferable cunt that he was for a very long time. And they probably felt threatened by the fact that they brought his name up. They weren't sure that what his transition looked like he was going through was real. And guess what? They were right, because he ends up turning back into the fucking cunt, and maybe even bigger than he was back then when he had power. He gets power again. He wants to destroy people. He can't help it. It's what he wants to do. Tiger's gonna go tiger.
It's a power play, I know. Yeah. But that's the scheme in a nutshell. He wants to keep influence. Let's say not say power. Let's say influence.
Same thing.
Like
different word for same thing. Influence is power, my friend. Do never make your mistake about that. Influence is very powerful. It's the same reason why. It's the reason why the Wall Street Journal targeted fucking PewDiePie. He's got it. They don't.
That's a whole
They're not
different
happy
story.
about it. No, it really is the same story.
It's the same thing.
It's
Influence
the
is
same
control,
story.
man.
It's all about
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I heard Keemstar making a drama alert about Grade A because he felt it was so hypocritical that he called out the Wall Street Journal. But I don't think it is. I don't really think it is.
Well, no. Here's the thing. What Gray did was immensely hypocritical, but it doesn't change the fact that his opinion was valid and it was correct, and the things that he was saying was correct. But
you're assuming,
he did the exact same thing that the Wall Street Journal did to PewDiePie. He did it to fucking Keemstar. I mean, he did.
Yeah, but he wanted to cut ties with Keemstar.
But that's not how you do it. You say fuck off. I'm done with you. You don't fucking say this guy's a pedophile. You
can say fuck off to Keemstar.
It is not
right.
You can. No, yes, you absolutely can. Be a fucking man.
You can say fuck off to anybody.
To anybody. Get your big boy pants on and fucking leave a relationship. You don't fucking paint them as something that they're not. You don't try to ruin them personally because you don't want a business relationship. That's fucking wrong, dude. That's morally, ethically, and guess what? Borderline legally fucking wrong, dude. That's wrong.
Dave, you're technically correct, which is of course the best kind of correct, but I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna say fuck Keemstar.
I will never go into business with you because if you don't like being in business with me, you might try to fuck me and my family over, and I don't like that.
Oh no, I donate every time.
I appreciate that, but if we're ever in business and you don't like me anymore, you might call me a pedophile to get out of the business relationship.
No, I don't do that.
You just advocated it.
Yeah, you just advocated Keemstar, dude. You're guilty by fucking association.
Advocating is not the same as committing. Come on.
It's the same thing.
Not in my world.
Brace. I love you. I'm gonna let you go. Before you grab an even bigger shovel, I'm gonna let you go. You have a good night, buddy.
All right. See ya.
Good God.
Boy, that was the first call I ever got like fired up with someone saying some
good.
shit that made me just want to go, motherfucker, listen here, man.
Man, we got a couple.
No, that was a
good
call though.
No, that was fun. I got two really good callers in there, but the thing is, my voice is going out, and I got to record with Andre Corbeil. Guys, go into my voice chat. If you guys want to jump into my voice chat, I'm about to go in for about 5 minutes, hang out with you guys, and then I got to go because I got a show with Andre Corbeil, and my voice is wrecked. I probably should have done this show, but I missed you. I can't help it. See, man, thank you very much for joining me, man. Great job, as always. Man. And I'm glad you got to masturbate while having Clown on the phone. That was a lot of fun.
Dude, I know. Today's been a damn good day. A very damn good day.
Today's a win, my friend. Today's a win.
Hell yeah.
Tell the kids where they can find you on the Twitters to have some fun with you.
You can find me on Twitter at CManAllOver. I'm usually chilling around in the Discord. Feel free to message me on anything, man. Like I'll sit and bullshit with you for a little bit.
There you go. And he's always a resident right here on the Discord as well. And we're about, I'm going to go in there. I don't know if he's going to join me, but I'm going to go in there for a few minutes.
I'm going to piss first, and then I'm going to chill out for a little while.
We're going to go into our voice chats. Dead on Dave chat, as a matter of fact, is where I'm about to go. You can come in there and hang out with us for a few before I got to go for the Andre Corbeil Show, okay? Thank you guys very much for joining us right here on Dead on Dave Productions. We appreciate your patronage. You have yourselves a fantastic day. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Keep it copious, folks. And peace.
Peace.